Hey you guys, okay, so today, gotta compose myself because I feel like I'm gonna get ranty. We're gonna talk about things that I am over and done with, including some of my empties, but a lot of things that I've pulled that I just have not liked lately. Things that I'm just kind of like, they're just kind of driving me nuts, or kind of things that did drive me nuts, things that I didn't quite understand. And I like to do this separate than like a favorites video or anything like that, because I just like to separate it. You know, I like, if I'm gonna just like go in, I just want to, you know, and like get negative, I'm just gonna get it in one video. And I really hope that we're not like super echoey in here. I am in my bathroom, but I did a really weird thing today. I used too big of a curling iron. Okay, so we're gonna talk about that in a second too. I don't even know why I did that. I've been wearing it straight lately and I've really enjoyed it. And I just thought I'm gonna use my old school curling iron, because usually I use my time iron. This is a rant in itself. This thing broke. So this is my brand new Hot Tools curling iron. Let me just tell you, my last, I mean, I still have Hot Tools curling irons that aren't the right size, but I thought I needed this size, which I believe is 1.25 inches. I really needed the inch regardless. So it's still a little too big, but do you see how it didn't create enough? I mean, I guess if you wanted this look, but it's just, it is just too big. The issue here is that this will just turn on and off. Like a curl will like not curl and I'll be like, what's going on? I'll touch it and it'll literally just be nothing and it'll be turned up like, because I normally don't turn mine up very far. Okay, whatever. So that, over and done with, it don't work. Now, am I gonna buy another Hot Tools curling iron? Probably, because my last ones lasted, no joke, like 10 years. I think that was just a dud. Yeah, so, okay, so whatever, let's continue. I don't know why I didn't use this. I have been, oh, you guys, whatever, okay? This is like for a favorites video, but I have been loving this time iron. I did a video on it. I mean, I'm not kidding you. This thing curls your hair so well. I should have just used that. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, moving on. Let me just dive in. Gosh, should I talk about some other things? This I'm really sad about. I'm getting into like some real regrets and stuff in a minute here, but I was so sad. This is the color that I'm wearing today. It is the Kat Von D Love Sick, which is my favorite liquid lipstick of all time. The problem is that the cap broke. So I know it's gonna dry out and get gross, and it's like, I don't even wanna open my other ones. I'm like, is this just something that happened over time? I didn't have it on any tighter than any of my other ones. It just kind of feels like it got brittle, like the lid is like disintegrating. Should I put my hair up? Because I feel like I'm just gonna be messing with it. Yeah, the answer is yeah. We're doing a decor video soon, I promise. Oh my gosh, so many fun things happening. Today, our designer that did our kitchen, and he's doing Olivia's bathroom. Holy goodness, you guys, wait till you see her bath. Oh my gosh, the plans for her bathroom is insane. And then we're doing these counters soon too, which I know I said last time. Okay, I'm over brands changing everything. I love this product, but why the heck? So it's the Lancer Method Polish Blemish Control. Now it says for oily and congested skin. It's the same product. They just changed the name. It's a great product, whatever. Okay, I'm kind of over spending a lot of money on this. Let me show you what I've been using instead. Is it behind my camera? It is. Well, okay, I was hoping it was in the shower. Okay, so let me move my little setup and grab this. Showed you guys this in, get my light set up again. How do you guys feel about it in here? Let me know what you think. This light is literally about to fall and like crash into everything. I'm gonna place all Olivia's potties back there, excuse that. Okay, kind of overspending a lot of money. Like I just showed you the Lancer. It's expensive, but you guys, if I use this, I like to use this at night, and I've been just using it every other night, honestly. Because I've liked my other face wash so much, but this is expensive. I could definitely be more like, you know, light-handed with it, because sometimes I feel like I use too much, but this keeps me from using like a Clarisonic or something like that, and it's very fine. If anyone is finding that it is at all irritating your skin, you cannot apply any pressure when you use that product. It is so fine, like a paste. You shouldn't feel any of the grit. Like you'll feel like the friction on your skin, but literally do not apply any pressure. Put it on your fingertips and just roll it over your face. Oh my gosh, you guys. If I don't use that, I can tell the biggest difference, but I use like every other night, but I feel like I go through this. This is my creamy cleanser. It's an anti-aging acne, time release acne, blah, 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 salicylic acid. The idea is that it has salicylic, but it's very moisturizing. I feel like I'm constantly repurchasing that. I know they'll send it to me if I just send them an email. I'm like, hey, I've told you that before. I don't like asking for stuff. But I just don't like, I don't know. I'm like, there's gotta be something better. I would rather splurge on like my scrub and then like something else, a treatment or something. So I'm like, I know I can find something. This is so good, you guys. It's the oil-free acne wash cream cleanser by Neutrogena. Oh, my dry shampoo. I actually just ran out of this today, and I might have another one in here. With the Monet stuff, I do feel like I go through this very quickly because it's dry shampoo, but I love that it's not like putting gross stuff on my scalp because it actually helps. With regular dry shampoo, it clogs your hair follicles, which causes your hair follicle to release, which my hairstylist told me about 1.5 years ago, and I almost had a heart attack. I continue to use my dry shampoo and whatever, but this is specifically made not to do that. It has rice powder in it. It's made with good stuff. It says it's conditioning, but it really grits my hair up and gives me volume like no other. And it has all the good ingredients for your scalp and your hair follicles, so you can use it without guilt. And that is that. Let me continue. Let's talk about this. This is not in my empties basket. We are not, I hope that y'all are just ready to hang out because this video seems like it's gonna be really long. Okay, so I have this Too Faced collection of this is called Festival Refresh. It's the unicorn stuff. You put a rainbow on it, people are gonna buy. I mean, in this whole like climate of Instagram, everything's very visual, of course, like unicorn stuff. It's very hyped up. I love Too Faced, and honestly, I see this and I get excited. I see the whole collection, which I think I'm gonna do a video on where I like maybe just do my makeup with that stuff. That would be a little bit of a challenge for me, a unicorn challenge, if you will. I'm coining that term. Probably someone already has done that. Let's do that. Let's do that. We'll do that next time. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm just gesturing. My stuff is in there. So I'm gonna get that and we'll do it. I'm talking to my camera guy. We're gonna do that next time. Okay, continuing. So how do you guys feel about this? Do you feel like it's a little bit like, I'm very much, I don't want to say offended, but I'm kind of just like, eye roll at a lot of stuff. What's the word for that? Just kind of like, I see people like, you know, just like, even when like the boomerang filters and you're like, hey, here I am. And it's like, I cannot take it. But I get it, but I can't take it. It's kind of it's what I do, but I'm not really, that's not like my vibe, but it's cute, I like it. But I feel like that with the unicorn stuff. I've said this before. It was about unicorn. It was about when people were like making all those desserts that look disgusting, and it was like, look, I put glitter on my cupcakes. And I was like, okay, this I was so excited about because it's made to like, you know, give you a little glow. Do y'all feel good about highlighting products that are like blue and purple? Let me know your thoughts. I don't know. I don't know if I can get into it. My friend and I were testing something the other day and I got in the mail and I was testing it and I was like, this looks really, like nice, but it's blue. It's purple. I mean, it's nice. It feels great, but it's purple. I don't know. At night, maybe? Let me know your thoughts. So you guys know with the Too Faced Peach collection, they had the peach mattifying spray, and I had an issue with it because when I sprayed it, it was like little white specks all over my face. When you get a facial setting spray, this is more important than what's inside. This sprayer is so much more important than what's inside. So let me just show you when I do this, especially with something that has like a pearl to it, I do not want to hold it out this far and get this on my hair, on my skin, on my whatever's behind me, on this chair, on everything. So this is like when I spray my face, this is the distance I do, and it says 8 to 12 inches, right? I believe that's what it says. It's not on this. I mean, go figure. There's not any kind of, it doesn't say. But like, okay, that's more than 8 to 12 inches. This is like where I usually hold my sprayer. This feels good. Okay, so I'm gonna shake it again, just to be sure. Shake the hell out of it. Okay. Now, it's a very wet spray. I can feel like giant things, right? Now what's cool is that it actually, if it were very fine, it's very pretty, very pearlescent, but it has giant specks, you guys. It's the same thing, and it smells exactly like the Glam Glow setting spray, which is very odd to me. It's the same scent. They say they call that a festival scent, which I'm not really sure what that is. It's kind of like an orange creamsicle. But it smells exactly like the Glam Glow Glow Setter setting spray, so I'm guessing there's got to be an ingredient in there that's very similar. But yeah, like, I just have like, I just feel like there's spots, you know? So here's what you do. You take a brush. I mean, it's too late now because it's kind of dry. You spray it and then you do this. I used to do this all the time with my MAC Fix Plus. I would just kind of do that. So if you can do that, that's fine. But to be honest with you, I'm over not being able just, if I'm gonna use a product, I just wanna spray it and have it be done. So Too Faced, please fix your sprayers. And I hope they know what I'm talking about. I hope someone gets me. You know, it's just like, it's too thick. It needs to be like a poof. The Glam Glow Setting Spray Mist is perfect. The MAC Fix Plus has a good one. Actually, no. The Urban Decay sprays, like the All Nighter, all that, best sprayer on earth. Check that out. Shampoo, my Revive shampoo, love that. It's my volumizing shampoo. And then I have a Revitalize conditioner. Love those. Okay, so I'm over this, you guys. This is the Sonia Kashuk little blending sponge that I showed in that video that I mean, I tried to use this thing. Like, I washed it several times. I tried to use it with a bunch of my foundations. And I'll be honest with you guys, it's a makeup setting. It's a makeup sponge, right? You wet it. It's just not a beauty blender. I'm not trying to say, I just literally compare everything to a beauty blender. When you wet a beauty blender, it's just night and day, you guys. I don't know. I get it. It's a sponge. A lot of people like $20 for a makeup sponge versus like $8 or however much you can get. Literally, you guys, you'll be so much happier with this. Your foundation will literally go on like a dream and it will last so much longer. I'm over buying the copycat. Yeah. Oh, I have to update you on these magnetic lashes. Y'all are gonna flip. So I did that video trying the Ardell magnetic lashes. Everyone that I've had a conversation with in person has had the same results, like where it just doesn't work. So these are the ones that I used in the video, the double demi wispies, and they were the full ones, you know. And since then, I tried, because then I got a press kit where they like sent me all these. This is the same set of the double demi wispies. Tried them again, they didn't work. The doubles, which are a little thinner, I actually had better results with, but it still didn't work. The double wispies were still a little thick. My point with this is that magnetic lashes, the thinner they are, the better they're gonna be, okay? Because you're using them like from the top and the bottom. So one, think, false lashes go on the top. You don't see them. If you put a lash on the bottom, all you see is black when you look out. And the thicker they are, the faker, I mean, not that like, I love some thick fake lashes, but when you double up false ones that are like magnetic, and then they don't even curve when they go together, like, here's the thing, here's the problem with these. So let me just try. So I don't want to show you these. I'll show you the half ones because they actually worked. These are the doubles, right? These are thin. These worked. They actually all made a connection. I applied them in the same way that I applied those. So it wasn't like how I was applying them, it's just that they didn't work for me. But these, when they all clamped or made the connection or whatever, they just looked like this. They were flat and straight. They didn't curve. You know what I mean? They were just like this. So it just looked like a big straight like they just look like a big like straight lash. So yeah, you don't want that. I mean, I don't know if you don't have any curve to your lash line, but y'all, let me show you what the half ones look like. So I have two of these that are the accents. I have the accents number 001 and the accents 002. The 001s are a little like thinner looking, but let me just show you these actually work, okay? Now what's weird is, yes, they're halfsies, little half lashes. So when you put them on, you're definitely gonna just see that they're halfsies. Like, you're just gonna see half, like where they stop. So then you put the under ones, and y'all, we're not going down this road again, so don't worry. But let me just show you, okay? Okay, they're on, but you can see exactly where they end. And they're on, but if I just barely tug at them, they just come right off. You know what I mean? So like I always say, like, I feel like if the wind blows or something, I'm just not sure. So yeah, you can get them on But if you're wanting to try the magnetic lashes, get the ones that are called the Accents. And I think these Ardell ones are kind of a good price point if you do want to try them. Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, you don't want to spend any amount of money for something that's just not gonna work. Make sure you can return them if you're like not into it. But try the Accents. I mean, it's not bad, but I just feel like you wouldn't be able to wear them like for an extended amount of time. Y'all, I am so over natural deodorant. I cannot do it. So, where's my other one? I think I put it back. For years, I used the La Vanilla Healthy deodorant. It worked for me. I used it the whole time I was pregnant. Then after I had Olivia, I couldn't use it anymore. I don't know why, if it was like my hormones or for whatever reason, it was just stinky. And so you can't do that, right? So I started using the Cashmere Mist deodorant. Love, this is an empty. Love it so much, you guys. It's the best antiperspirant you can buy. It is a little expensive, but it smells amazing. It's just a joy to use. It's just nice deodorant. So I thought, okay, enough time has passed. Like, I could probably use my healthy deodorant again. I used it, and when I did, I got so itchy. I don't know if it was like some of the natural oils in it or something, but I literally had this like red rash, and so I thought, no. So I went to the grocery store, and I was like, I'll try this. And it's the Jason Calming Lavender Deodorant Stick. Now, no one is as pro healthy natural deodorant as I am, okay? I'm not bashing this at all. I'm just saying I'm done and over with it because it don't work for me no more. But for years it did, you guys. I showed you guys, I told you guys for years, like I literally swore by that La Vanilla Healthy deodorant, and it wasn't cheap either. Whatever. So anyways, I got this and I was fooled by this little sticker. I thought, at first glance, like, what do you think this is? Like, you think it's that little like Allure sticker. Like how some beauty products will be like, oh, it's an Allure winner, and you think, let me grab that. It's probably good if I'm like making a decision here. So it doesn't. It just says clinical results, last all day, whatever. It's lavender, smells exactly like lavender oil. But y'all, this just stayed sticky and it was still smelly. So I don't know, I can't. So I've stopped trying, and I'm like, I would just rather not smell, to be honest with you. I have another dry shampoo. It's been a long time since I did one of these empties, I feel. I have a hairspray, the Monate hairspray, and it doesn't have any alcohol in it, so that's good. I feel like it keeps my hair like looking healthy. It like doesn't dry it out or get gross. Okay. Clinique. So Clinique, the Moisture Surge Intense. I was using this, I was using another one, whatever. I am just gonna use the original one, which apparently isn't even gonna be available anymore, which is another thing I'm over. Why does everything that you like, it's like, why would you replace the original Clinique Moisture Surge? It's so good, so many people love it, but they're replacing it with a version, the 72-hour version, which is great. I've tried it. It is very similar, but if you're like me and you really are used to it, you can tell the difference. It's not a bad difference. I'm still gonna use it, but yeah, I kind of just got over like using different things. Like I would have this moisturizer for the daytime and that moisturizer. So I'm not gonna use this one anymore, the Moisture Surge Intense. But I do have this different one for the daytime, since I said I was overdoing that. But I mean like the same type of one. Okay, whatever, you feel me. This one is an empty. I just opened a new one. The Even Better Skin Tone Correcting Moisturizer SPF 20. I really like this. I kind of love the fact that I finally found a moisturizer with SPF that doesn't break me out. Clinique Acne Solutions, love that. This, okay, let me tell you a story. So the Peter Thomas Roth Max Complexion Correction Pads. It has salicylic acid, glycolic acid, which is what I really mainly use this for, because glycolic acid will fade your acne spots. It'll kind of help with like the appearance of like fine lines and stuff. I love glycolic acid. I think mostly though it just kind of acts as a chemical exfoliant, so kind of like a gentle one to kind of like fade away your, you know, any kind of pigmentation or whatever that you don't want. So love that. Now, sometimes I get lazy about using things. So when I ran out of this, I was like, I'm just gonna like, you know, see if I could, did I repurchase it? I think I had repurchased it, but I just wasn't using the new one that I had. And I was like, I'm just gonna see. And sure enough, like I started getting those little white bumps like under my skin, like those tiny little ones, like the little star, like the milia stuff. And started using this again and it went away. So, I mean, not like immediately, it takes like a couple weeks, but you guys, literally this works. So I guess I would say I'm kind of over like I don't know, gotta just stick with what works, you know? Let's go through like some of my, I mean, we're kind of like in this for the long haul now, like this video, I know it's gonna be really long, so let's just go. I mean, I'm gonna open up my drawer and just kind of, if there's anything that I'm just kind of not into, because a lot of the empties that I have left are just like duplicates of things that you've seen a million times before or whatever. I am so over like buying and wasting my money on dumb, cheap mascara thinking, oh, I'm gonna find something good, which I get it. I'm gonna continue to try stuff. That's what I like to do. That's what I do here. We find new things. Like that's what I love to do. I love to try new things. Even like that Too Faced unicorn collection. Like when I talk about all these things, like I'm into it. Like I get so excited when something new comes out. You know, I love to try new things. But I'm so over like looking at the money I have spent on things. I mean, yeah, there's something high end that I'm gonna show you here, but like these drugstore mascaras that I try. I mean, okay, so the Lash Paradise, the Voluminous Lash Paradise, I was like, I imagine this would be similar to the Better Than Sex. They're copycatting the color down to the brush, and it wasn't great. It flaked, and it just was like, why? You know, all these that I bought, I could have bought one of the really good things. A lot of you might think like, oh, you know, I'm so frugal because I've got a drawer full of drugstore products. 15 mascaras that are open, 5 mascaras that are open from the drugstore. Like, you only need like 1 or 2 open, first of all, because mascara is gross, it'll go bad. You could have just spent the money on one that was like, you know, that would have given you a much better result. Not because it's more high end, but because the Chanel volume, like I dare you to try that and be like, this sucks. I'm sure there's someone out there, but I'm just saying like, it's just so like crazy good. I don't know. Like I would just rather spend my money on something that works. But some of my favorites have been from the drugstore, but it's just a gamble, you know, you just never know. So whatever. The CoverGirl Total Tease, I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of it after a while. And the brush was just one of those weird, like spiky, tiny plastic brushes. And then this, I was so disappointed. The Neutrogena Healthy Volume. This was like one of my all-time favorites when I was in college, and I just wore it all the time. And it was not the Healthy Volume that I remember. As a matter of fact, that one had like no product in it. It didn't even like, the Armani Ice to Kill, I have been so disappointed in this. Like, do you guys remember like 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, I was so obsessed with the Armani Ice to Kill. It was literally my favorite mascara of all time, even more so than the Chanel Volume. It was like so voluminous and huge. It would give you like giant, soft, clean looking lashes, and it's very hard to find. Like the Chanel doesn't do that. The Chanel gives you dark, like glossy, very volumized, just drama. And the Too Faced Better Than Sex really kind of fans them out a little more, but it still piles it on. Like it used to, the Eyes to Kill used to just be so smooth. The last 2 tubes of this that I've gotten has just been thin and nothing. Like I cannot build the volume, and it's just disappointing. And it's freaking expensive. Something else that is in my drawer that I am not a huge fan of, that I always try to force myself to use, and it's just a product that I mean, like force myself, but anytime I ever see one, I'm like, maybe this is the one that's gonna be super different. And to be honest with you, I've tried a lot of lash primers, and out of all of them, this one is the best, the Urban Decay Subversion. It's like very, you know, kind of fluffy. It's not super like, this is what I hate, when you use a lash primer that's really wet, which, you know, they all are to some degree because they're like kind of a like jelly liquid type product, like a mascara consistency. But they will like spike your lashes together, right? It dries. So then when you go to coat them with your mascara, there's no volume. It's just like, you know. This is actually a little bit of a drier primary formula, which is nice. But I just feel like for me, sometimes it's just a waste. I would rather just use a black first. Like a black that's already in a good formula that you like, right? It's the same thing as just doing 2 coats of mascara. I get it. I mean, this formula's a little drier. You might say, oh, well, it really beefs them up. Well, yeah, so does the first coat of mascara. So how do you guys feel about that? I mean, I know this has like good ingredients in it and stuff too, but if you use a good mascara, I just think sometimes these are unnecessary. No, I'm not saying it's a bad product, because like I said, I do like this one the best out of, and I've used some that are good, you know, like I just feel like I'm over kind of, not to say that's a gimmick, but I'm over like things that are just kind of like too much, you know, like I don't need a white mascara before my, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them, that's honestly just what they are. What else, you guys? I think I could go on and on, but I will I'll do another one of these soon. I'll keep collecting some empties. I feel like I kind of did a good job of going through those a little bit, but honestly, I get so bored with empties videos, especially like mine, because I go through the same stuff. Like, a big theme here is like I'm over things that don't work. I'm over like, you know, searching when something is good. While I do like to try new things, like I tend to stick with a lot of the same like base things, like things that are really good. So when you see a lot of these pop up in my empties a lot, you know they're great, right? But it's like, how many times can I talk about, you know, so I like to kind of combine these with like kind of final thoughts, final reviews of things that may be kind of like newer empties. Maybe we like revisit some things that I really disliked, like the lashes. And then I throw in some things that I tried, you know, that I newly tried that were in no way near being empty, but that just didn't work for me. So I think it's kind of a fun way to go through and show all that. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching and for spending this time with me today. I hope you got your fix of me today, because I'm sure this was a very long video. I didn't talk about what I was wearing today. I have fallen in love with this top. I feel like it's a little different than like just like a cold shoulder top. It's very like sexy and cute, because it's not like a top and then like it's like a hole cut out. You know what I mean? It's like a little spaghetti strap top. It's kind of like, you know, it feels like more of like an off the shoulder type thing, honestly. I mean, it's got this. Technically, you know, it's like a cold shoulder type deal, but I love the ruffles. And it doesn't feel like papery and cheap or anything. It's a very, very well-made top, and it's just really fun. And sorry, I keep bumping this chair. And it'll take you into spring. It'll just like work really well. So, and then of course this necklace that I'm obsessed with. And yeah, I'll link to all that. So thank you guys for watching. I think I'm gonna really try to post this tonight, Monday. I had a meeting this morning. This weekend was really busy, and most of the time I try to get my videos up on Monday, but a lot of times I do like to post on Tuesday, which I'm really gonna try to post this tonight. I think I can. But if it doesn't go up on Monday night, it's definitely gonna be up on Tuesday. I always definitely can post on Tuesday. But my schedule has kind of become like a Monday or Tuesday and then Friday always. So 2 videos a week, Monday or Tuesday and Friday. And it just kind of became like that because, you know, a lot of times I really make it a priority to spend time with my family over the weekend. I don't always like really just say, okay, I've got to work on Sunday so I can get something posted on Monday. Like, no, like I'll film on Monday, like I'll get it up on Monday, that's great. Or if I have something filmed from the weekend that I post on Monday, that's great. But a lot of times I'm filming on Monday and then I can't really edit it until that night. I think I'm gonna be able to do it like earlier tonight though. So maybe I can get up tonight after I edit, but if not, it's gonna go up on Tuesday. But that's kind of like where the Tuesday post has come in. But either way, it always goes up. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I have so much fun stuff coming up, you guys. I bought some really fun things this weekend. My friend and I went shopping and while she was in town, and I usually primarily will shop online. So it was kind of fun seeing some things in person. I got some new sunglasses and some new shoes and stuff, and I cannot wait to show you. So we definitely have some fun clothing videos coming up, you guys. Oh my gosh, we'll do like a try on. I am so ready to do a clothing video. I just have this lull after Christmas, really after Thanksgiving. I don't shop a whole lot for myself, like for clothing, even during December. So I kind of have a lull there, definitely a huge lull in January and even in February, because I don't really want to continue to buy sweaters and things, because I feel like it's kind of, you know, you're on the, you know, you're over the hump and, you know, you're kind of heading into spring. So, but it's still very cold. So I just kind of wear what I've got, but I'm not really ready to buy spring yet. So I kind of have that like big gap where I don't really shop. And I feel like I was just so ready to get some like things to refresh my wardrobe for spring. So I am so excited to share that with you guys. So that will come up soon. But yeah, I hope you guys had fun hanging out with me today. Let me know about what you think about my little filming setup in here. I think it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun in here. I like the lighting. I don't know, I may edit this tonight and be like, wow, that's garbage. I don't know, we'll see. But I hope you enjoyed hearing me rant and complain about all of the things that I am over right now, that I am done and over with it. So thank you guys for watching. Love y'all so much. Have the best week ever. Talk to you guys very soon. Bye, y'all.